In the wake of the Embakasi gas explosion, a grim portrait of ignorance, negligence, and extreme carelessness of the highest order has been brought to light. As the victims of this devastating incident desperately seek assistance from the government's response has surprised many, as it has also turned to Kenyan citizens themselves for help, leaving a section of Kenyans on the internet outraged by the government's response to the explosion.
Hello, my name is Chief Okuzo from Plug TV.
Alfred Juma, a resident of the Muradi area where the catastrophic explosion occurred, courageously shared his first-hand account of the harrowing ordeal. He recounted how he risked his own life to rescue innocent children who had fallen victim to the explosion. According to Alfred, the explosion stemmed from a gas leak originating from a lorry that had arrived at the gas plant situated in the vicinity.
When
I stepped out, I heard the deafening sound of gas, a high-pitched noise, and eventually I located the driver of the truck who was present there. He informed me that the gas had exploded, declaring it a disaster. I took it upon myself to awaken our neighbors, ensuring their safety in case the gas ignited. As we moved closer to the scene, the leaking gas continued to advance. We implored the driver not to proceed with his journey because the air was becoming saturated with gas, but he refused and sped ahead. When he reached a certain point, the vehicle stalled. He attempted to restart it, but it refused to cooperate. We begged him not to ignite the vehicle, but he persisted in his attempts. After the third try, the vehicle exploded in flames, engulfing the surroundings. We began to flee, and I carried 2 children with me as I ran. However, a second explosion occurred, forcing me to jump into a ditch, shielding the children from the flames. Another person sought refuge over me, preventing us from being burned alive. When I finally regained consciousness, I found myself with injuries.
Alfred went on to reveal that he promptly reported the incident to the authorities, who shockingly arrived on the scene a full 30 minutes after the explosion had occurred. The tragic gas explosion has claimed the lives of 2 individuals, with numerous injuries reported among the survivors. As victims anxiously await government assistance, government spokesman Isaac Mwaura has made an appeal to well-wishers instead to contribute funds for the Embakasi explosion victims. He announced that the government, through the Kenya Red Cross, has established a platform for cash transfers to support those whose homes have been destroyed. Furthermore, 2 months' rent will be provided to these victims.
Collaborations with the Kenya Red Cross and the Nairobi County government is dedicated to providing essential support, including food and non-food items, to those affected. It is also true to say that the Kenya Red Cross has a platform to provide for cash transfer for those whose houses have been destroyed. In conjunction with the Ngao BCC, they will do serious mapping so that there can be provision of some rent for at least 2 months or thereabout. So we are calling upon those who can support this initiative through that platform to really join hands. And also the county government of Nairobi will be able to provide food, blankets, water, and also other essentials, going forward. So it's good to say that, and the representative is also here.
Unajulikana kama nani?
Najulikana kama Evan Sodongo. Nachafurahia kwa maisha yetu. Huyu jamaa, huyu president wa Kenya, na mkaji wa Reto Sakaja. Gari zake zilikuja kusimama hapa na hasina maji, zimekuja kutusaidia nini?
Gari za wazima moto wamefika lakini hawana maji.
Wamefika lakini hawana maji. Wamekuja kutusaidia na nini? Na maaskari wanatufukuza kutoka hapa. Sasa sisi tunatufukuza. Siongezima na hizo mabunduki zao basi. Kama sisi tumengangana. Tungezima aje. Sisi tungeomba tu Mwenyezi Mungu tu atusaidie tu hivyo. Huyu jamaa kama ni hii kitu amekalia miaka 5 akalie tu peke yake. Kutoka hapa siangasa wengine. Hapo si sawa. Ache mwingine bana.
Ukiangalia mikakati ambayo imewekwa hapa na watu ambao wameweza kusaidiwa na wauguzi, umeona nini ambacho kimetokea? Wamepata msaada kweli?
Hawajapata msaada wote. Lakini ile kitu naomba hizi makampuni zinakaa na watu wenye majirani na hivi. Hizo kampuni zitolewe hapo kama niwezekana. Watoe kabisa. Na wagonjwa tumesapeleka wasi wengi sana. Si kama watabi. Naomba Mwenyezi Mungu wasijaribu kulipiza pesa. Ruto mwenyewe na huyu plus huyu jamaa wake aende wasimamie kwa namna yote. Na watu wametomeka wote. Huyu Zakaria wenye akuja kanya hapo. Kila mtu asimamie akuja alipe kenya kitu yake miongoni. Kuna watu wamekufa mpaka watoto wake bwana. Mimi nimeangalia jamaa mmoja amekufa hapo. Jamaa na bibi yake hata ICU saa hii hata sijui nini inaendelea huko. Alafu niambie sasa itakuwaje?
Asante bro.
Alafu sasa huyo jamaa sasa yeye akoseza usijui kile kinaendelea.
Asante. However, disturbing revelations concerning the gas plant responsible for the explosion have emerged. According to the Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority, EPRA, the gas plant had been operating illegally, as the application to run the plant in that area had been repeatedly rejected. In a public statement, EPRA stated, "With regard to this incident, we wish to clarify the following. We received applications for construction permits for a liquefied petroleum gas LPG storage and filling plant at the site on 19th March 2023, 20th June 2023, and 31st July 2023. All of these applications were rejected due to their failure to meet the established criteria for an LPG storage and filling plant in that location. The primary reason for rejection was the inability of the designs to comply with the safety distances mandated by the Kenyan standard. EPRA also took into account the high population density in the vicinity of the proposed site, requesting the applicant to provide a qualitative risk assessment outlining the potential consequences of an explosion similar to the one that occurred yesterday. These blast profiles simulated through computer software illustrate the impact of a typical blast in terms of heat, radiation, and tremor vibration, and are crucial for assessing the safety of the surrounding areas. Read part of the statement. Shockingly, instead of the authorities arresting the owner of the gas plant, the police instead went ahead and arrested the watchman responsible for guarding the gas facility, rather than apprehending the owner, according to reports. Now you're wondering, why would the authorities go to the watchman and arrest the watchman instead of them arresting the owner of the gas plant? I'm 100% sure, since they had received the application of the gas plant according to EPRA, I'm pretty sure they already know who the owner is. Why wouldn't they arrest the owner? But they have instead arrested the watchman. How? What has the watchman done? Anyway, that is Kenya for you. What are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts in our comment section. That is it for now. Thanks for watching. Let's meet next time. Bye-bye.